Welcome to ModiMakes.
Guess what? I got shirts. Remember, like I said in the last video? Because I want to make a cool shirt, Cyanotype design, in the end of all this in a future video. Also, I'm using my lav mic for these parts in this video because last video the audio was garbage. Ugly. Do not care about. So I found me some shirts that are the exact color for what I'm going for. Jesus. Let's just crumple them all up. Make sure that they have lots of creases in them. You see, I want to go for this like indie vintage band tee that they made in their parents' garage kind of look. Which is ironic because I do a lot of my work in my parents' garage. But that's because I haven't gotten rich off of YouTube money yet. So if you want to help me stop being a bum and get my own garage, like and subscribe and all that good stuff. So I've actually educated myself a little bit this time, and it turns out, shockingly, that I'm a big dummy. You remember when I severely underexposed my shirt print last time because I only left it out in the sun for like 3 minutes? Oh no! No! It wasn't long enough! Well, it turns out that there are people in a way heavier UV index than me who expose their shirts for like 15 minutes minimum. So cheers to me for that. But I'm gonna try to be cautious about it this time, which is not my MO. So we're gonna do one more test print. Backwards. So we're gonna do one more test print on the background of this guy first. Or the background, God. Jeez. So we're gonna do one more test print on the back of this guy first. But first we need to design a new piece because I can't be an art YouTuber if I don't give you guys some art. As per usual, I was struck with a single brief flash of inspiration to come up with this design. Listen, my mind is lazy, I guess. It just kind of shoots out a short flash of an image when I need it and goes back to bed for a week. But I knew I wanted a summoning circle with people around it worshiping a giant heart floating in the air. When my mind wakes up, it really comes through because I love this concept. It's the perfect vibe for my style, taking something wholesome and cute and making it seem slightly ominous and creepy. Modi seal of approval. And the black and white nature of this process works perfectly for this concept because it makes it look like some old painting or relief carving from ancient aliens. And to add to the ancient monolithic visage of this piece, I gave it very high contrast but unrealistic shading that just helps to add to the form of each element. Oh yeah, and I also turned the heart into some Rick and Morty giant floating head alien creature inspired by the Majora's Mask, cause come on. Like, I wasn't gonna do that? Then I set the whole scene in a rocky fantasy landscape that really reminds me of the 8 monolith scene from 2001: A Space Odyssey, which I thought worked well, but I still needed to push the whole indie band tee angle a bit further. So I decided I needed to add some text. Since it's a bunch of people worshiping a giant alien floating heart creature, I thought that they must love or revere this being. So I figured I'd go with the symmetry and make the text say love, love. Maybe that's the name they gave to the giant floating heart and this is their recruitment poster. I mean, I'd join that cult for sure. So let's talk about cyanotypes. You've got these 2 chemicals and I don't know what they are or truly how they work because someone way smarter than me like 200 years ago already figured that out. And what, I'm gonna change it now? You just buy them in a kit, dilute them in water and let them sit for like 24 hours and Bob's your uncle. I mean, he's not, but for someone out there he is, and I guess this one goes out for you. You Bob Uncle Havin'. Then you combine the 2 dilute mixtures in equal parts in a room without sunlight because they immediately become photosensitive when mixed. And boom, you're ready to go. Now you just need to paint onto your surface. I gotta convert my drying area into a multi-family living space. And it's as easy as that. Oh God. Oh God. Don't fold over. Very smooth. Now that we have our lime green tile shirts ready, you gotta let them dry completely again in a dark place. Sleep tight. Hey ho, they're ready to go. At least I think so. I don't know so. Oh yeah. Oh, they good. I think I came up with an even more high-tech way to transport this stuff while keeping it hidden from the sunlight. Beautiful. Just perfect. See, this bag the shirts came in has a super dark coating on the inside, and now that they're dry, I don't need to be careful about it. Alright, now we're all ready to expose the shirts, but we can't expose the shirts without an image to expose them with dum-dum. So we gotta make ourselves a negative transparency. So just send your design over to Photoshop and invert the image. Then grab yourself a transparency film made for an inkjet printer. Rub those two sides because one side is smooth and the other is rough, and it's the rough side you want to print on. Once you found it, load that in the printer so the rough side gets printed on. I mean, mine flips it over, so just making sure for all of y'all too. Then choose transparency in your print settings and just print it out like normal. And now you have the perfect transparent negative to expose your image on. The black will block the light from exposing your chemicals and the clear won't, and that's how you transfer your image over. How to make a cyanosando. No. How to make a cyanosando, presented from a relatively dark room. Step 1. Lay down your cyanotype prepared material that you've left marinating. Step 2. Smear transparency film over top of your surface on the cyanotype prepared area for that tasty film quality. Step 3. Set a piece of glass to hold everything in place, much like your toothpick in your deli sandwich. Then you take your beautifully prepared meal and let it bake au natural in the sunlight for 15 to 20 minutes, depending on desired results. Dang, it got hot out here, y'all. They're making me take my hockey jersey off. What if this one doesn't work either and I learn absolutely nothing from this test run again and just have to full send it on the actual shirts? These internet artists better not be lying to me. Quickly now. I'm gonna be washing these shirts using the dog shower attachment I have, which means I gotta be filming in the bathroom, so my apologies for the lighting and the audio. Some things the lav mic just can't save. And I'm too lazy to bring the studio lights in here, cause that's just too much work, guys. Also, I already have the next shirt exposing, so that means I have a 15-minute time limit on this. Was that smart to do? Start exposing the other shirt when I haven't even learned anything from the test yet? Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. Mama didn't raise no quitter. It's really subtle, and I'm sure it's nothing in the camera for you guys, but you can just barely kind of see the design on there right now. I'm gonna try to get y'all a good angle to see while I'm washing it. Is this gonna be a inside of the tub angle? Is that even possible? Oh my God. I just gotta make sure not to get this wet. Let's see how this goes. Is that in frame for y'all? Yeah. Oh, I see it starting to appear. Look at all that coming off of there. All that tasty blue Kool-Aid. It looks like it might be underexposed again, which is probably good for me with the other shit out there, because then I can just leave it out longer. Tell me your secrets. Definitely better. Definitely better. I don't know. I think I'm gonna expose it even more. I don't know. I mean, it's it's so hard to tell with this stuff, but I think I'm gonna expose it even more. Oh, Lord Jesus, they tested me. See, I really don't know what to expect. I don't even know if that test shirt is really gonna tell me anything because it's so thin. I don't know if it's holding on to any of the material all that well, and it's also see-through when it's wet, so I can't even really check to see how good it looks. So I don't know if I'm messing these up or making them great. But let's see if this shirt tells me anything different. These shirts are heavy cotton, and I put this one in for 18 minutes to expose it a little while longer than the test shirt. Hopefully this different type of material will make it look a little bit better. How did I do this before? What am I looking at here? Whoa. I mean, it's definitely looking better. I can say that for sure. I like this color on the sand khaki color. That's nice. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Dude, this could be really friggin' cool. I think I might try going a little bit lighter on the next one, like expose it a little bit shorter, maybe 13 minutes. You see, the problem that I'm experiencing right now is I can't get the areas that I want to be white to be white. They're always a little bit blue. And I'm thinking that's gotta be because my transparency just isn't that good at blocking out the light where it's inked over. And so I'm overexposing it for what this can do. And those areas are staying a little bit blue. So I'm gonna try 12 minutes on this one and see if that will help me keep those areas just a little bit lighter while still getting enough exposure on all the darker areas. These internet God damn. These internet artists were out here lying to me. They on crack, bro. 15 minutes or more, get out of here with that. The 12-minute one looks so much better than the 18-minute one. It's not even close. So we're learning something here. But this one's for all the ducats. It's our final shot, our final opportunity to use all that we've learned to make this one as good as possible. And we're gonna do 10 minutes. So I'm gonna throw this one out there and we shall reconvene in the studio to see the results. Y'all wanna see some ish?
Thanks for watching.